Raising awareness through action, fueling social change and activism in an age where information is abundant yet often fragmented. Raising awareness has become both a cornerstone and a challenge for those committed to driving social change. The power to inform, inspire, and mobilize lies within every individual's ability to effectively communicate critical issues. Whether through grassroots movements or global campaigns, awareness serves as the catalyst that transforms passive observation into active participation. It bridges the gap between understanding and action, making it essential for any movement striving toward meaningful transformation. The power of information in shaping movements. The foundation of effective awareness raising rests upon accurate and accessible information. When people are informed about pressing societal challenges, from climate change to racial injustice, they gain clarity on what needs addressing and how they can contribute. Credible sources play a crucial role here. Trustworthy organizations and verified experts provide context that helps differentiate facts from misinformation, which is especially vital during times when false narratives can spread rapidly online. For instance, scientific reports highlighting environmental degradation have been instrumental in galvanizing public support behind policies aimed at reducing carbon emissions. These documents serve not only as educational tools but also as rallying points for communities united by common goals. Similarly, personal stories shared by individuals affected by systemic inequalities humanize data-driven analyses, prompting empathy among audiences who may otherwise remain indifferent towards abstract statistics. Data transparency. Sharing verifiable figures enhances credibility and encourages accountability among stakeholders involved in implementing solutions. Accessible language. Simplifying complex topics makes them relatable to broader audiences without compromising accuracy. Bridging gaps through inclusive communication strategies. Educating diverse populations requires tailored approaches that consider cultural nuances, linguistic barriers, and varying levels of digital literacy. A one-size-fits-all message rarely resonates across different demographics effectively. Activists must therefore adopt inclusive communication strategies that reflect these differences while maintaining core messages intact. This might involve translating materials into multiple languages or utilizing platforms popular among younger generations such as TikTok or Instagram. An excellent example comes from health advocacy groups working against HIV/AIDS stigma. Their outreach programs incorporate local dialects alongside mainstream media channels, ensuring reach extends beyond urban centers into rural areas too. By embracing multilingual resources and leveraging contemporary technologies, advocates ensure inclusivity without sacrificing the integrity of their cause's central tenets. Statistical insights on effective outreach methods. Studies show that localized messaging increases engagement rates significantly compared to generalized campaigns. For instance, using culturally relevant imagery boosts recall values by up to 60% according to recent marketing research findings. This underscores why tailoring communications based on regional specifics matters immensely, particularly when dealing with sensitive subjects requiring nuanced understanding before generating genuine buy-in from target segments. Mobilizing communities through shared goals. Creating a sense of community around shared objectives strengthens collective resolve necessary for sustained efforts in activism. People naturally gravitate toward causes aligned with their values when presented compellingly enough through storytelling techniques. Successful movements often employ narrative structures that highlight progress made so far along with hurdles still remaining ahead. Such framing instills hope while simultaneously acknowledging ongoing struggles faced by participants daily. Moreover, establishing clear milestones enables members to track achievements visually over time, an approach proven highly motivating within volunteer-based initiatives seeking long-term impact measurements. Community building thus becomes less about organizing events randomly and more about cultivating relationships grounded firmly in mutual respect and continuous learning processes between leaders and followers alike. Leveraging technology for wider reach. Digital platforms offer unprecedented opportunities to amplify voices previously marginalized due to lack of traditional media access. From live-streamed protests to viral hashtags, technology empowers citizens globally regardless of geographical location. Social media algorithms now favor content demonstrating authenticity rather than polished perfection, a shift beneficial for activists whose raw footage capturing real-life situations tends to resonate more deeply than scripted promotional videos. Platforms like Twitter enable instant dissemination of news affecting vulnerable populations, instantly reaching millions worldwide within minutes post-event occurrence. However, reliance solely on digital mediums presents risks, including potential censorship attempts by authorities aiming to suppress dissent through internet shutdowns or targeted takedown requests directed at critical posts threatening existing power structures. Countering misinformation with fact-based advocacy awareness campaigns must combat misinformation head-on by promoting fact-checked content consistently across all channels used for distribution purposes. False claims circulating widely could undermine even well-intentioned efforts intended purely benevolently towards achieving positive outcomes. Collaborations between NGOs focused exclusively on debunking myths related to particular diseases or historical inaccuracies prove particularly useful here since they possess specialized knowledge required accurately correcting distortions found commonly present today's discourse spaces. Encouraging users themselves verify sources independently before sharing anything further adds another layer of protection, preventing accidental propagation falsehoods unintentionally aiding opponents trying derail legitimate reform agendas under guise legitimacy provided inaccurate portrayals. Training sessions dedicated teaching basic critical thinking skills regarding discernment between reliable versus unreliable information empower future generations better equipped navigating increasingly complex informational landscapes safely responsibly, fostering interpersonal connections beyond online spaces while virtual interactions undoubtedly expand networks considerably facilitating cross-border collaborations efficiently. Face-to-face engagements remain irreplaceable concerning deepening interpersonal bonds pivotal successful coalition formations later stages campaign development phases. Local meetups organized regularly help sustain momentum generated initially via online presence allowing participants physically connect reinforcing commitments undertaken digitally earlier periods. These gatherings create environments conducive spontaneous idea exchanges leading potentially innovative strategies never considered remotely alone due limitations inherent limited bandwidth typical online discussions. Additionally, physical proximity fosters quicker decision-making cycles enabling rapid adaptations necessary responding swiftly evolving circumstances impacting field operations actively being conducted locally meanwhile. Celebrating successes while remaining vigilant against setbacks honoring victories achieved regardless size reinforces morale among team members invested emotionally mentally financially resources ensuring continued dedication pursuit justice equity, fairness irrespective obstacles encountered along journey. Public recognition awarded outstanding contributors raises profile visibility attracting new supporters eager join ranks contributing fresh perspectives energy needed propelling initiatives forward dynamically adapting. External pressures exerted opposing forces resisting changes advocated. Yet celebrating successes shouldn't overshadow vigilance required monitoring emerging threats capable derailing hard-won advancements obtained painstaking efforts executed tirelessly day after day week after week month after month year after year. Therefore balance maintained carefully always remembering past hardships endured serving reminders why current triumphs celebrated worthy indeed deserving full appreciation granted rightfully earned through perseverance demonstrated consistently throughout entire duration struggle. Conclusion raising awareness isn't merely about disseminating information, it's about creating pathways for transformative action rooted in empathy, education, and engagement. Through strategic use of inclusive communication methods combined technological innovation alongside steadfast commitment truthfulness, we unlock doors possibilities reshaping societies envisioning futures defined equality justice sustainability collectively realized together harmoniously.